Hey guys, this is John Hansen with That Video Game Blog, and thanks for watching my video for my review of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If you want to see the written form of my review, there will be a link down in the description. Thanks so much for watching. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds made its debut on consoles when it launched into the Xbox Game Preview program earlier this month. I don't play PC games, so I was one of the people that had to wait to give the game a try. Before this, my only experience with the Battle Royale mode was Fortnite, so that's really all I have to go to judge this on when I try and compare it to other games. PUBG has been the talk of the town for pretty much this whole year, it seems like. I don't even know when it officially hit the Steam Early Access, but everyone's been talking about it for a long time now. That being said, I went into the game with quite an indecisive attitude. On one hand, you always want to play the game that everyone's talking about, but on the other, I really burnt myself out on military shooters in the last decade, playing so much Call of Duty and Battlefield, and I wasn't really looking for a game with that kind of aesthetic to it. Fortnite, on the other hand, has a cartoony feel to it, and that's kind of the game that draws me in. That's one reason why I love Overwatch. It has a very cartoony atmosphere to it. I really like that kind of look and feel and everything. But I was surprised to find out that I actually enjoyed PUBG a lot more than I did Fortnite, even though they're very similar. For anyone just coming out from under your rock, PUBG is a battle royale game where 100 people drop out of a plane into a wide world where they must scavenge weapons, armor, and health supplies to outlive the other combatants. The winner is the winner chicken dinner. I mean, that's the big thing about it. Everyone wants to get the chicken dinner. The twist on the game is as the game goes longer, an electrified dome crouches in faster and faster, forcing the players to gather into a single area. To make the game go faster, bring out more combat, so it's not just everyone sitting around the whole time. So let's get this out of the way first. PUBG is in the preview program. It is not a finished game by any means, and it shows. The game runs about as well as your obese alcoholic uncle on Thanksgiving Day. The frame rate at times drops so terribly, especially when first getting into the game. To compensate for the amount of area the game has to load when you're in the sky, the game has a very low res texture on the ground, so that it's so bad that when you jump out of the plane at the beginning of each match, it kind of looks like you're jumping into a game from the last generation, but with worse frame rate. The lag at moments when on the ground is just dumb. Like, there are plenty of instances where you will have to open the same door 5 times just for it to register that you're trying to open a door. I've had issues where it wouldn't let me pick up items unless I held down X for like 5 solid seconds. The game is not optimized to run right now. It's an unfinished game. Although, like I said earlier, I was happy to find out that while there are a lot of military items in the game does not have a ton of that military attitude with it. When I saw people talking about it and saw images of it, I thought, oh great, this is going to be like super serious, hunker down, military warfare and all that, but it's really not. It's just survive by any way you can possible. I thought there was going to be a lot more to it, but in fact, there's almost times where the game feels a lot emptier than I thought it would. Despite the fact that there are 99 other people in the same world at you as the start of the match, you can go so long without even encountering anyone. In fact, you could just die from the zone coming in and you not be in there and you could not see anyone. But then again, there's also those matches where you parachute down and you landed in the same spot with 5 other people and it's a race to whoever gets the gun first, and whoever doesn't, well, they're out after 30 seconds. Those moments of encountering other players are the main appeal of PUBG. No matter what your loadout is looking like, getting into a gunfight with another player is one of the most intense situations in video games right now. That being said, the controls of the game on Xbox One are pretty bad right now. Yes, I hear all you PUBG and PC fanboys. It's difficult to put that many controls on a controller with a limited number of buttons to input. But anyone jumping into the game from another shooter is sure to be scratching their head when trying to figure out how to do the simplest things like healing yourself, reloading, or just aiming. Also, the absence of an aim assist on a controller is one of the biggest oversights I have seen this year. Although I'm sure it will come sooner or later, it's bad that it's missing right now. It is so hard to aim at anything right now. Scavenging items off of an enemy you just defeated is probably the biggest offender of the controls being bad. When a player dies, a crate holding all of their items falls onto the ground near them. Depending on the player and their success of that match, they could have dozens of items on them that you're just forced to click through. All of them in random order. There's no sorting of weapons, armors, healing supplies, and remembering the right button to press just to pick up an item, to have it in your inventory, or you put it on yourself or attach it to the weapon, it's tiresome and it takes so long. You can spend upwards of a full 60 seconds standing in the open for anyone to shoot at you while you're just sitting there looking through someone's items. One of the most noticeable differences between PUBG and Fortnite I found is the vehicles. In PUBG, there are plenty of broken down vehicles, but there's a chance you can find one to drive around. I feel the game hits the right amount of vehicles needed in a match. I feel they're scarce enough that there won't be many vehicle wars going on, and I like that. But there'll also be plenty enough that most people should have a good chance of being able to stay within the safe zone should you get lucky by use of a vehicle. I've witnessed moments where the electric field caught up to me and killed me because there was no way I could outrun it, and times where I was saved because I did have a car. Anyone looking to get in a car should have some caution though. They are extremely loud, anyone can hear you from very far away, and they do run out of gas, so it's not just a free ride around town the whole time, but you can pick up gas cans. While it is difficult to shoot anything in the game, let alone someone in a moving vehicle, it can be done, and your only defense will be trying to run the shooter over or driving away. Before jumping into a game, PUBG allows you to choose from playing solo, duo, or in a squad of 4 people. Personally, playing solo was just okay for me. There's a ton of intense moments, but most of the time I was just running into enemies before I had a chance to even get a weapon, so death came for me pretty quickly. Maybe if I gave it more time I could get into it more, but I enjoyed playing duo with my friend the most. While playing duo, me and my friend were able to make callouts and witness those insane PUBG moments that really make this game as enjoyable as it is. If you have 3 other friends to play your squad mode with, I'm sure that it would be great too, but I had a team of 2 others that I knew, and always one random that most of the time would go off on their own and die right away, leaving the rest of us with a huge disadvantage going up against any other team. Overall, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a very fun experience at times. Anyone that can look past the performance issues and doesn't mind playing an unfinished game, go ahead and shell out the $30. It's really fun. I'm going to keep on playing it. I want to see how it improves and how much better it gets. But anyone who wants a clean experience, you might want to wait a while before grabbing this. Give it some time to get those updates and just get running better. And maybe the server load won't be as bad. But I don't think servers are the problem here. I just think it's not finished. My score for PUBG, as of right now, is a 5.7 out of 10. Like I said, right now, after updates, I would be glad to go back to this and re-review it, but as it stands right now, I can't say this is a great game, but I still had a lot of fun playing it, and I'm really excited to see how it can improve. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching my video for my PUBG review. If you liked the video, leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, and be sure to share the video around, and let's get some people watching our videos, huh? If you want to check out any of our other reviews or any news, whatever, or editorials, there will be a link down in the description to visit that video game blog. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching.